This is AC Starlord, aka Austin, and welcome back to my channel. And I just saw this movie last night, Mercy, and Mercy is a very interesting movie. It uses our modern day technology like iPhones, tablets, laptops, mainly iDevices, but he plays a guy named Chris Raven. Ironic because his name is Chris Pratt, but he plays a guy named Chris Raven, and he gets accused of killing his wife, where he loves deeply. But also, they have some marital problems after his partner gets killed, and he plays a cop, and he's a cop, is also a um detective, and he gets accused of killing his wife, and he has to sit in this chair right here, this mercy chair and his own little program he made called Mercy, where they have a smart AI judge judging you and going through evidence to help their case to be guilty or not guilty. And they have a 90-minute timer to do it. And it's a very interesting movie because he goes through all different aspects of his life that he did not see when he was also drunk. He was also an alcoholic after his partner died that he really cared about. And then you got AA, and then he had a sponsor, but that sponsor, well, what's to say the sponsor is kind of shady. And this movie also kind of reminded me of an old movie with Tom Cruise called Minority Report. Minority Report is kind of based on the same kind of subject, technology, the technology of the 90s, or technology in the 90s, but also what they thought our technology might be of today. And there's also, I think, he's helping solve someone else's wife's murder or his murder. I haven't seen it in a while. I just bought it, so on Blu-ray, so I might do a review on that and kind of compare this, but maybe. But I gotta say, Mercy was a very interesting movie to um watch and see on the big screen. I didn't see it in Blu-ray. I didn't see it in I saw it on Dolby screens. I did not see it in IMAX 3D, but I highly recommend seeing it in IMAX 3D. I might see it again in IMAX 3D when I have the chance. But the fact that he has to sit there and go through an AI judge judging him, and also the AI judge helping him call people and figure things out so he can be a free man was pretty interesting to see. And also the technology, even if it wasn't in 3D, the technology in that room he's in and the way our AI works now, where he can actually be in the room with people or at a barbecue or anywhere and be a part of the background. And even you feel it in the audience when you even feel it when you're in the audience in the movie. Now, that's why I probably should go see this in 3D and probably do another review on it, like a second review on this in 3D. But this movie is I just enjoyed it. It's one of those it's also a sci-fi, takes place in the future sci-fi movies, but it's also like a crime thriller that you have to be see who done it kind of thing, kind of like Scream in a way, but not a slasher that is, but like who done it kind of thing, and I like that. And it's like uh, a crime investigating movie, and it's great. I don't want to give up too much, but basically, at some point in the movie, he either gets he either stays in that chair or gets out of that chair. But that's all I'm going to say. But this movie is great when it comes to this. So if I see it a second time, I might actually do like a spoiler review of it. But this movie is kind of great. I enjoyed it. Like I said again, it reminded me a lot of Minority Report, and Minority Report is an interesting film as well. But I highly recommend you go see this movie. give it a watch. If you like sci-fi, you like crime thrillers, you like a movie of people that solve crimes and then a whodunit. But also, this also reminds me of like movies like Unfriended, where it's all computer based. Like I'm doing this video through my MacBook on Zoom. Um, Unfriended, what else? Searching and Missing. I think there's one called Missing or something like that. Hold on. Do that while I'm doing this. Actually, I can actually research. Just really interesting. I can do that. Okay, well, I didn't find any research on that, but anyways, I think they're called one's called Missing, one's called Searching. Unfriended. They used also MacBook technology and iPhones and also to look the POV of that. Also, I think there was also a another movie that did the same exact thing, but it was about human trafficking, but still, it is a very interesting concept using MacBooks and iPhones and stuff like that as the camera. Now, they also used regular cameras, of course, because when he's in the Mercy Room building and then outside of it at one point, they went back to regular cameras, but still, for the rest of it, it was made through an iPhone or a laptop or something like that, that, you see them through those lenses, and it's very interesting on that aspect. So, anyways, if you like this video, put a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and deuces. And hope you go see this Chris Pratt movie because it's one of the movies, the beginning of this 2016 era, and also here on my YouTube channel. And there'll be another one coming out pretty soon with Kevin James and my other friend. And then there's gonna be a lot of movies on February 14th that I want to go check out. And there's gonna be so many of them to go watch. So I'll see you guys in the next video. And deuces. Put a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and deuces.